Good morning. It is Monday morning, and I have already gotten a few messages this morning about questions with customer service and back office. And I wanted to do something that might help all of you out a little bit. And I don't know if I've done this for everyone, and so I want to go ahead and do it right now. I'm going to screen share, and what I want to screen share with you is my back office, so I can show you how to look for your upline and how to contact them directly. I think that will help you a lot. So I'm going to share my screen. Just a second, as soon as it will let me. Hold on. Here we are. So what I want you to see is this is my back office from my second position. But actually here, I'll just do my first position. If you click on, if you go to your dashboard, which is the very first thing that you see, and you go straight into sponsor info, I want you to see that I can see Caston Pink, Magnate, and Jen Hawkins. And although you may not know who some of these people are, you can message them directly right here. You can even click on them. If you know their name, because you know who your upline is, then you can just message them on Facebook. But if not, you can message them right here in back office, and they will get the message. Most people should get their message both in back office when they're logged on and to their email. So I can message Roslyn right here and say, Roz, I'm having a problem. Can you please help me? But this is what I want you to understand. This is what I think is extremely important for our teams to understand. It is your personal business. There are people that are jewels or maybe seasoned ambassadors that can help you troubleshoot some things. But at the end of the day, this is your business. You don't work for anybody. And that's one of the greatest things about what we do. I don't work for Roslyn. What I do helps Roslyn's team and helps Roslyn at the end of the day, but I don't answer to her. And in the same way that I don't answer to Roslyn, Roslyn doesn't answer to me. I don't get to demand that she contact anybody for me. I don't get to demand at any point in time that she get me answers. We are independent ambassadors. Some of us have ranked to a certain place, whether it be Emerald, Sapphire, or Diamond, that we have a liaison. But our liaisons, there are 2 liaisons in the company that deal with all Emerald, Sapphires, and Diamonds. They each have about 150 to 200 jewels underneath them. So if you can understand that our liaison, everybody on Roslyn's team has Wilbur. So Wilbur has all of us, all 12 of us. Add in the other 150 to 200 people that Wilbur has, and that's how many emails he answers specifically a day. We don't have a hotline to him, and we do have a phone number, but because of the amount of calls that he's getting right now, he's taking only voicemails. So we don't have the contact that we usually have. You are really going to have the best luck calling customer service yourself for a couple of reasons. One, you know the story. So we're not playing telephone. I'm not trying to call, Wilbur or whomever and tell your story and then get you an answer. Then you say, oh, that's not the answer I needed. I actually needed this answer, and then go back and do that. Where you can call customer service yourself and get the answers. I do know it takes time. I know there are hold times. I know that you'll hold for an hour and a half and get disconnected and have to call back. But guess what? That really is life. I was on the phone with American Airlines for an hour and a half before our New York trip, trying to get our seats all together so that my young boys didn't have to sit by themselves. And I got all the way to the very end, was giving them my credit card information to book our seats, and the call dropped. And you know what? I was about to walk into Ellen Ford's Diamond documentary, and I couldn't call back. So I had to wait till after it was over and call back again and go through the entire process again. But you know what? It was important because we needed airline seats. I needed my boys to sit together. You have to determine how important it is for you to call customer service. Is it important enough for you to hold? Is the information that you need vital for today? Can you email? I know emails are taking a long time. Can you have your customer call? Is it worth it? I think you need to decide what is important to your business This is your individual business. I am an independent ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. I don't answer to Rosalind, and I don't answer to my sister, who's my level 1. We work as a team, and sometimes that works really, really well. And sometimes it's really hard for me to call. I have 9,028 ambassadors, and it's going to be absolutely impossible for me to call even 1% of those ambassadors and check in. So I want you to go to your immediate upline if you have a concern. If you have a dire need concern, go to your immediate jewel, emerald, sapphire, or diamond. If you don't know who your immediate jewel is, message those 3 people in back office and find out who your immediate jewel is. Contact the person you signed up with and say, who is our jewel? And emeralds, sapphires, and diamonds can answer the exact same questions. There's not a diamond line that we call that the sapphires and emeralds don't have access to. We all have access to the same exact liaison. Wilbur helps us as much as possible, but like I said, he's just as backed up, if not more, than customer service. The ARC that y'all call, the ARC is the Ambassador Relations Center. That's who you call when you call in and you ask questions as an ambassador. I would continue to use that resource. If it's not something that has to be dealt with immediately, if it's something that can just be a question, then I would encourage you to email and be patient. And by patient, I mean wait a week or 2 weeks. Any question that you ask, whether it be to an upline or to customer service, if you're not willing to wait 24 hours to get a response, you're going to have a problem, because most people are going to have to research that answer and find out where it is. And for your uplines, for sure, I would give them at least 24 hours to get back to you. So if you're not willing to wait 24 hours for your upline, then I would call customer service yourself. I looked back at my messages for the first 5 months when I was an ambassador before I became a jewel and had a liaison, and I never contacted Celeste or Jenny. I only ever contacted Roz or my sidelines or my downline if I had questions or needed something. My team page was a great resource for people, and the more information I put on my team page as a leader, the more my team seemed to understand what was going on. So like this, I put this on my team page so that y'all know what's going on, and you as leaders can create the exact same thing for your downlines. You don't always have to do what your upline does. You can totally own your business yourself. Take ownership of your ambassador number and make your ambassadorship the very best it can be. I really hope this helps you out in just what expectations are for uplines and downlines. I don't work for Roz. She doesn't work for me. In the same way that your upline doesn't work directly for you, they can help you. They can be a great resource. But demanding their time and attention is going to unfortunately leave you with unmet expectations. So I want you to get on the phone if that's what it takes. Jewels are calling into customer service and then making lunch and eating it and taking showers and running errands, all while on hold. So I know hold takes time, but it will be worth it in the end. You will absolutely love your business as soon as this back office gets all the kinks worked out of it. As soon as shipping gets all their kinks worked out, it will be a glorious business. And I want you to be grateful for where you are, for the products that do what they say they'll do, and for a company that stands behind its ambassadors and really tries to work hard for them. They are working hard for us. I know sometimes we don't see all the fruits of their labor, but I promise you they are working hard to make sure this works out to be the very best back office company in 2016 it can be. So let's plug through December, and I can't wait to see what's in store on the other side. Y'all have a great day.